Gemara says that when Rabbi Akiva went to visit one of the foreign kings in order to make sure that the evil decrees that were being passed get removed from Am Yisrael. So sometimes our leaders need to do certain things like that. But they wouldn't go as a nation, they wouldn't go as a group, they wouldn't go and eat their food and have parties with them. They'd simply go, meet, give them the word, give them the bribe, and leave. But this king heard about Rabbi Akiva, and heard that Rabbi Akiva is the Gdol Hador, so he wanted to wine and dine him and show him how powerful he is. How does a king show people that he's powerful? By giving them a lot of stuff. Giving them a lot of stuff. That's in essence the difference between a dog and a king, as Rabbi Ephraim writes in his weekly Torah portion a couple of weeks ago, where a dog only wants something for himself in order to get pleasure for himself, and a king wants to show how glorious he is by giving pleasure to other people. So sometimes you see that certain people are more like dogs than kings, but that's a conversation for a different time. The point being is that this king wanted to show Rabbi Akiva a good time. So what did he do? He picked the most beautiful prostitutes that he had, and he said, go and show Rabbi Akiva a good time. As soon as these prostitutes came to the hotel that Rabbi Akiva was staying at, they knocked on the door. Rabbi Akiva saw them, ran to the corner, and started vomiting non-stop. In the beginning, the women didn't know what to do. Maybe he got sick, food poisoning. So they just stayed there. Maybe we'll take care of him after. The whole night, he couldn't stop vomiting. Vomit. Non-stop vomiting. Just to the point where it got scary, they ran out of there. They ran out of there, they went to the king, listen, Your Highness, we have no idea what we did or what happened, but as soon as we got there, this guy just started telling us to get out, we're disgusting, and disgusting, and he just started throwing up nonstop. So the king, the next day, went to Rabbi Akiva and he says, Rabbi, what, you didn't find my women beautiful? He says, what women? That disgusting stuff that you sent me? Ugh! Disgusting. Why is it disgusting? He says because Akadosh Baruch Hu finds immorality, promiscuity, immodesty disgusting. If he finds it disgusting, I find it disgusting. How did you get to such a level, Rabbi Akiva? Because I saw that when a human being passes by a dead animal, passes by a dead animal, Rav Victor Miller wrote this in one write-up I saw at one time. Human being passes by a dead animal, after it's dead for a little while, starts to smell. You see its body split up, spleen everywhere, or the stomach everywhere. That flesh, little by little, the maggots, the worms come and start giving it the aroma that you'd like to forget. So as soon as a human being sees and smells this dead animal, this nevela sucha, he's disgusted, flinches, runs away, makes expressions, even thinking about it is disgusting. So Rabbi Akiva understood. When I see a dead animal, I'm immediately disgusted. But when a Kadosh Baruch Hu sees a dead animal, he's not disgusted. Why? It's his creation. He's not disgusted of a dead animal. He's the one that caused it to die. But he does say that when he sees immorality, when he sees promiscuity, when he sees immodesty, he puts his back to it. He's disgusted by it. V'lo yareh b'cha davar v'shav me'acherecha, the pasuk says, that I don't see a thing of nakedness among you and give you my back. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I'm so disgusted. I'm so disgusted of immodesty. When you walk around as an immodest woman, when you don't have arms or legs, meaning you don't wear sleeves and you don't wear leggings, you simply are naked. You're wearing underwear, but you call it clothes, and you walk around the street this way. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you his back. He can't listen to your prayers. Why? He's disgusted from you. You admire a woman that's walking around with no arms and no legs, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is disgusted from you also. So Rabbi Akiva says, That's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is disgusted from. But a human being is not disgusted from that. So how can I get myself to be disgusted of it? So Rabbi Akiva will take a dead animal and start smelling it. And then vomit, vomit, vomit. And then again smell it. And vomit non-stop. Not recommended to do at home. But he trained himself to think every time he threw up of an immoral, immodest woman. So as soon as the immoral, immodest women showed up at his hotel, he was already trained for many decades that this is disgusting, and therefore he started throwing up uncontrollably because he really believed that was disgusting.